This is a video produced in order to give technicians in the field the ability to troubleshoot our direct systems with step-by-step frequently asked questions. One of the most common questions is, both lights on the direct box are alternating, going back and forth. What's wrong with the unit? Actually, the direct unit is doing exactly what it's supposed to. In order to make sure we have proper power for any other systems that are connected to that trailer, we monitor the voltage at the aux pin to make sure it stays above the minimum voltage required for those other systems to operate. If that voltage drops below that set point, we shut down, and the lights alternate to let you know that, hey, we have shut down due to low voltage. The system is actually working properly, it's not getting the right power, voltage and current being delivered to the nose of the trailer for it to work properly, so it's alerting you that, hey, we do have an input problem, not necessarily a charging system problem. Some of the easiest and first things that I would always check, especially with a direct system that's being powered off the aux pin of the 7-way, is open up that nose box. Check for loose connections. Make sure people use the proper terminals when they made those connections. One of the other things you want to look at is the circuit breakers. If that 7-way nose box is equipped with breakers inside, make sure that they are rated at 30 amps. Well, our system could pull 26, 27 amps, so obviously that 20 amp breaker is going to trip. Either replace that 20 amp with a 30 amp, or since our system is fused in the direct box, you can move that input from the aux side of the circuit breaker to the power side of it. That way you're taking that breaker out of the equation. Again, for safety, some fleets mandate that it is still on a breaker, so if that is the case, change it to the 30 amp rated one. After you've inspected the nose box on the trailer, the next thing we could check would be the actual 7-way cord. One of the first things I would always check is make sure it is a green cord, saying that it is an ABS rated 7-way. Those are color coordinated, and the green one should be for ABS. If not, the wire gauges could be smaller size and could greatly impact that 7-way's ability to properly power the system. After you've made sure it is the right type, you want to look at the quality and condition of it. One of the other things we see a lot of problems is the trailer side of that 7-way gets unplugged all the time. The side that plugs into the tractor a lot of times does not ever get unplugged unless it's replaced, so make sure that is a quality connection. Look at the whole length of it. Has that 7-way cord been dragged down the road because somebody didn't plug it in right? Has it been smashed? Any of those things are going to impact the current carrying ability of that 7-way, which could impact the liftgate charging system. So we've checked the nose box of the trailer, we've checked the 7-way cord itself. The last thing we can do is check the tractor. First thing is take a look at it. Is it properly fused? A 30 amp fuse for the circuit. Is it a breaker? If it's a manual reset breaker, make sure it is reset. Also the right rating. After that, you just have to look at the integrity of that entire circuit. Make sure it does have the ability to deliver the right voltage under load to the back of the cab where the 7-way plugs in. Keep in mind, this is an entire circuit, an entire system, that anywhere we have bad connections, undergauge cable, corrosion, any of these things are going to impact the ability for that circuit to deliver the right power to the charging system. By following these steps, it allows you to very easily troubleshoot the system and make sure whether it is truly a liftgate charging system problem or simply a tractor input problem.